Music. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm here. Y'all, my apologies for being late this morning. I had to have my internet refreshed because something weird was going on with my internet. So I had to call my provider and have them send some refresh signals and do what they do on their end to get my internet working right. But baby, I said, look, I gotta go live on my internet. I know we go crazy when our internet don't work. So I had to call and try to regulate them this morning about my internet so I could do what I had to do up in here this morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see you all here. Car Chronicles, as you can see, this is Car Chronicles. We are coming in a little late. It was supposed to be at 9:30, but that was totally beyond my control. I had to push it back. Says that y'all be ringing the doorbell for entry. Yes, please ring the doorbell. If you guys didn't ring my doorbell, I need you guys hitting the like button, guys. That's so imperative, and it is free. It is free for those of you that's joining for the very first time. Hitting the like button is free. I promise when you press the like button and you hit and go look at your account, ain't nothing gonna be taken out. Not from my channel, okay? So please hit the like button, you guys. It is totally free. It is totally free. All right. Please do that. Let's support the video. Because I could be in the bed. Like I really honestly I would rather be in the bed the way I feel this morning. I woke up with a splitting headache with this damn sinus pressure. But I said, you know what? I'm still gonna plan my video per usual and do what I got to do. All right, so I'll pop in video, guys. We got 673 likes and 3.2K views. That's not good, guys. We need some more likes on that video as well. The video for today, we got like 100 in here now. We're gonna need, guys, we're gonna need the likes to be up, okay? And do that for anyone that you're watching because this content creators go through a lot to put videos and stuff together, okay? So let's do that. I got my show here for y'all today. Let's go and get into it, honey. I've been up writing a show last night with the flu. So y'all know I'm dedicated. Who do y'all know that go live to do a video to talk about other people's stuff when they got the flu? Who does that, guys? I think just me. But that's my dedication, honey. I love y'all. Y'all know that. I love y'all down. But let's get into the show. Going across the screen, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Let's get into it. All right, so Keke Jabbar, y'all know, you may have seen it. We're going to talk about it here. Keke Jabbar, she pops up on IG. We haven't heard from Keke in quite some time. Keke's been kind of laying low. I don't know if I'm about to say Bravo. I don't know if OWN gave her some type of disclosure to say, hey, look, be quiet. We need you talking. You were doing a whole lot of talking before online. Y'all know the show is getting ready to be coming back, I think, the end of this month, early next month, according to a few sources. So they don't want storylines and stuff spilled. So I think Keke was told to be quiet and stay off the internet for a while. Because y'all know, like, every day she was going live, talking about stuff, cussing people out, revealing stuff. So they were like, look, I need you to be quiet. But she did pop up most recently. And said, I know what you're feeling. Yeah, we're sinus headaches are worse. Thank y'all. But she did pop up most recently. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second so you guys can look with me. Let's blow it up a little bit. Let's make it smaller. It's too big. Y'all can see it with me. All right, boom. All right, so let me share my screen so y'all can see, honey. Share screen. All right. All right, can y'all see? All right, there we go. All right, so Keke says, honey, let's wait till the catch up. Let's wait till the catch up. Because y'all know we have a little latency sometimes on YouTube. Let's turn this down because I don't want that. Let me look with y'all. All right, so we see it on the screen. All right, so you guys can see at the top, it says Keke Jabbar says that when they making jokes, but don't even realize that they're about to be the real joke. She goes on to say that, or know how you're about to have the biggest laugh of your entire life. Hashtag, oh, just wait for it. Laughing emojis. Hashtag coming soon. Hashtag Team Keke. Laughing emojis. I can't wait. Again, Team Keke Jabbar kissing emojis. You guys see it there. So she took time, honey, to be letting the folks know that she's about to be coming back, honey, die hard with a vengeance, and she about to be reading somebody's ass down. A lot of people had some thoughts about who they thought it was. They thought that maybe AL might have been thrown into that because y'all know she's been having some conflict with him. Probably with the Scotts again as well. It could be something with them. She really didn't tag a name to it, so everybody's just kind of speculating at this point. But she did take time out of her day, honey, to let the people know that she's gonna be on the shits, honey, when she come back to the show, and she's gonna be letting some folk know that. Y'all know Keke, she ain't never had no problem reading folk and letting people know how she felt and calling people out. So we're gonna see what it gives, honey. We're gonna see what it gives. Y'all know last season she and Tisha and Marcelle and them had it out at the reunion. It was a hot damn mess. I know I didn't like the way Carlos was like grilling her about her drug issue, but then you didn't grill Tisha and them about their issues. Like it was kind of like you skipped over major things that should have been talked about, things that the fans were watching from behind the scenes that we knew about, that content creators were reporting. You didn't really lean in on the Scotts like this should have been. You kind of let them skate by yet another reunion. But you really focus more of your attention on Keke and making her answer questions about her life and what was going on with her and her drug issue. So it's a hot damn mess. We will see what it gives. For those of you, I know some of you guys are still doing the blackout for the show. I'm still debating on if I'm going to. I probably will, because I know you guys, you're going to want to get the tea from somewhere with this show. I probably will. Y'all know I do very thorough reviews as well. So we still going to be doing the blackout. I probably watch mine on YouTube so that I don't give on that credit for the show, and then just come on here and do my damn interview. I mean, not interview, but my review. Okay, I'm sounding like Tisha, review. So yeah, that's what it's going to be giving. Moving on, Melody is going to be having a Mother's Day lunch. It's going to be in Huntsville, Alabama. All right, for those of you mothers who would like to join her for that, let's go ahead and get the info up so you guys can see the flyer, okay? Yes, honey, let's get it pulled up. Shout out to Miss Van because she posted it. All right, we love Miss Van. I love Miss Van. We love you, girl. Okay, let's go ahead and get it pulled up. Mel looks so pretty. I love her in the blonde hair. Like, why did I do that? I love Mel in the blonde hair, baby. Let's go and get you. Let me put this back. I'm over here just clicking away. Click, 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 click. All right. Let's get you back there. All right. So let's share, inbox, and share. All right. Let's give it a second to come up so you guys can see along with me. All right, it's coming up. Good morning, guys. Coming in. I see you. I see you. I see you. Good morning to everyone. I can't go down the list individually, but I see you guys and I appreciate you all being here. Okay. As you guys can see, look at Melody. Love her in this blonde hair. Okay. So this is all the details. Miss Van is posted here. It says it saved the date. Says it is impossible to overestimate the value of mothers as leaders. Says that William Ross Wallace wrote. She says that the hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules the world. Said that Abraham Lincoln says that all I am or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Okay. Look at Melody. She's looking flawless with her little flowers here, child. So it says Mother's Day dinner, special dinner rather. All right, so the details say May 11th of 2024 from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., okay? It's going to be honoring the moms, okay? And it says it's going to be at the Richard Showers Center. The address on that is 4600. Let me blow it up some more. And let's go up. As you guys can see, it's going to be at the Richard Shower Center, as you guys can see here. Okay. The address is 4600 Blue Springs Road Northwest. All right. Can y'all see that? And that's in Huntsville, Alabama, 35810. So if you guys want to fly in, or if you live close to Huntsville, drive on over there, honey, and see what's up. Okay. It is sponsored by 7th Avenue by Miss Melody Cherie. Okay. Come on, Mel. Come through that shoulder out, girl. I like the way her lips are lined. Her lashes look good. Makeup, face is beat to the gods, okay? But it is a Mother's Day special dinner that she is going to be hosting, honoring the moms 50 plus in the community. See there? She's always doing, see, she's always talking about what she's doing in the community. We always hear about stuff that's going on in the community with the Scots, but we don't really see what they're doing. But that's what it's given. It will be sponsored again by 7th Avenue Products. And that is what it is. All right. But Miss Van did post that, and it is a save the date situation. Okay. Yes, it is. So for those of you that want to participate in that, if you're 50 and older, honey, there you go. 50 and above. All right, let's move on, honey. All right, so got some great topics. Miss Eva Marcelle, y'all know she was formerly on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's on a few other things as well. She opens up about her weight loss and about her divorce. Y'all know she was married to old Mike, honey, with his drunk driving ass out here where he had that accident. She sat down with Tamron Hall. I like Tamron Hall. She does some great interviews. She sat down with Tamron Hall to have a conversation with her about some things going on in her life with her divorce, with her weight loss, people talking about her losing all of this weight. She's going to be discussing that. So let's get into it. All right. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Let me get it pulled up and share so you guys can see with me. Okay. I like Eva. She's so versatile. She's so talented. Yes. I like her. All right. Just wait a minute for it to come up before I start reading because I want y'all to see with me. All right. And it's coming up. I don't know what the hell it is with this latency. It's so weird. Weird. All right, so it says Eva Marcelle opens up about the real reason behind her dramatic weight loss on Tamron Hall. She says that I went through a divorce and I found myself depressed. Depression will cause you to not want to eat. Depression will make you sometimes not want to be in the bed. Depression can be a very hard thing. Anybody in the chat, if you've ever been through depression, you know the different ramifications that you go through when you're having depression, okay? When you're feeling depressed, if I feel like I want to be depressed, I say, devil, no, get out of here, honey. I pray that depression spirit up out of me because I do not want to be depressed. I try to be in a very, I try to stay in a certain place to not allow those things. Because when you allow yourself to get depressed, certain other things will fall on you as well, and it's a distraction. Depression is a distraction. Don't allow yourself. And I know sometimes you can't help it because the weight of the world and everything else get on you. But you have to pray your way out of certain things like that, especially depression, because so many other evil spirits attach themselves to depression. And it's all a means to take your mind off of the real thing that you're supposed to be doing. Okay. So if you're feeling depressed, call a friend, talk to a friend, talk to somebody, talk it out. Okay. And the real person you should really be talking to is God. Okay, so you can still pray, but have some good friends, some trusted friends that you can talk to. Talk to your pastor. There's so many people you can talk to get that depression up off you, honey. All right, so let's get into what they're talking about here with Tamron Hall.
She's on this or that. And I always tell people, you never know what somebody is going through. You don't. And folks get online and they put that venom out so there, bad, not knowing what's going on. And you were right. You were going through a divorce, going through any breakup. You don't start out a marriage. I don't think most people don't, that it's not going to work out.
No, this was my forever. Right. My parents have been married for 42 years. My grandparents died 2 months apart, like marriage forever. All my aunts and uncles, all my brothers are married. I'm like the black sheep. It was different. And the words hurt. What I can say is, though I will be positive, I will find my cup half full always. Yes. It still hurts. Yes. It does.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see if it's going to get.
Saw the post over the summer when you were on the red carpet. You did an event and you posted a picture, and not everyone, people started to go into your social media and comment on your weight, on your slim figure. You disabled your comments.
I did.
Which I think is healthy.
Yes.
And it made me think about your Wednesday meditations and your mindfulness, because you always talk about keeping the negativity out, keeping those comments out. You clearly saw those comments.
Oh, absolutely. But where do you put them, right? Where do you, the negative feelings, the things that are not good, where do you put them? You try to bury them down in your person, and all that ends up doing
Did you expect those? I mean, when you saw the picture of yourself, did you think I look slimmer than I normally?
I thought I looked cute. Now, Tamron, look, I came here to be transparent, honest. I went through a divorce last year. Anyone that's ever been through a divorce knows that divorce is hard. It's like the stomach flu. Like, you will be skinny afterward. If you drop a 200-pound person, you're going to drop at least 30 pounds. So for me, I lost weight just naturally going through life, and I found myself depressed. Before my divorce, through my divorce, trying to just navigate and rediscover who am I? I'm not the wife anymore, not someone. I'm someone's mom. But if I took the mom away, if I took Madam away, if I took top model away, like who's Eva? Yeah. Who am I? Yeah. And making sure that I prioritized knowing that character and building that character.
Yeah. You know what? I so appreciate that, because I saw the comments and people were speculating, oh, so she's on this or that. And I always tell people, you never know what somebody is going through. You don't. And folks get online and they put that venom out so there, bad, not knowing what's going on. And you were right. You were going through a divorce, going through any breakup. You don't start out a marriage. I don't think most people don't, that it's not going to work out.
No, this was my forever. Right. My parents have been married for 42 years. My grandparents died 2 months apart, like marriage forever. All my aunts and uncles, all my brothers are married. I'm like the black sheep. It was different. And the words hurt. What I can say is, though I will be positive, I will find my cup half full always. Yes. It still hurts. Yeah. It does.
All right. So y'all heard her. Y'all heard her, honey. Depression can be a mess. Depression can be a mess. It can. I went through a slight depression once, but I don't really stay in that space for a long time. I just don't. I feel how I feel, and then I snap out of it. I can't stay in it long, because I feel like, okay, I'm missing something. I feel like it's something else that I need to be doing. I'll feel away. I'll feel how I feel, but then I got to get out of that space. And then I'm always like praying and connecting and trying to, but a lot of times some people are not that strong. Some people are not built strong like that, to where they just can't just snap out of it like that. Okay. After my dad passed away, I went through a little slight depression. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to do anything, y'all. Somebody said it runs in my family. Does anyone deal with that? You can share, guys. This is a non-judged free zone. Okay. We're not going to judge you here, because that's not what we do here. Okay. Give me a second. People know I'm live. Okay. Give me a second. I'm on live. Okay. Let these folks know I'm on live. I will hit you back. Okay. All right. But let's get back to what I was saying, though. Yeah, depression, honey. Depression can be something. If you're dealing with that in the chat today, definitely, like I said, seek sources, pray, talk to somebody that you can trust, and do what you need to do to get out of that space. But just don't stay there long, because then when you I'm not gonna say you're entertaining it, but once you stay in it for such a long time, the enemy will start talking to you. And we know a lot of people who unalive themselves. Depression is attached to suicide with the S. We know that. And we don't ever want nobody to get to that point to where they feel like they're not worth it, and that they don't need to be here anymore, and that their life is worthless, and they don't have anything else left to do on this earth, because everybody has an assignment. It's nobody's job to take their own selves up out of here. When God is ready for you to go, he would definitely take you out of here. All right. So yes, love and light to everybody that's dealing with any type of depression. We bind that today. Okay. I'm gonna say that right here in my chat, baby. We bind that evil spirit of depression, because depression leads to other things, and we're not gonna put up with that. We not gonna put up with that. Okay, not today. Not today. Yeah. When you start feeling like that, you say, not today, devil. Not today. You get out, go watch you something funny on TV, get out of the house, go people watch, whatever it takes to get you out of that space. Watch something funny, get you, if you got to get you a nice little sip or something, go to your favorite restaurant, get your favorite meal, go link up with some girlfriends, y'all go do some little shopping, whatever it takes. There's a lot of things that you can do to get out of there. But don't lay there, honey, and keep letting that mess get on you and keep feeding it to you, and the devil keep talking to you, because it's going to lead to other things. There's so many people that are not here today that unalive themselves over allowing depression, honey. Depression to weigh you down and take you out of here. No, ma'am. We're not going to do that. Honey, I had to get myself up out that bed when I was feeling like that. When I was feeling myself going there, I got myself up out that bed. I said, no, we ain't. And I prayed. I said, not today, devil. You're going to get up out of here. I'm gonna get out of here and do what I gotta do, okay? And that's what I did, okay? I didn't want to do nothing, and I had a lot of things going on. I don't even know if I shared with you guys. I auditioned for The Voice. I'm gonna share that this morning. I auditioned for the show The Voice. All right, killed it. Went in there, sang, killed it. Okay. They asked me to come back for a second interview, or a second time to sing for them. The week after I was supposed to go back, you guys, my dad passed away. I didn't want to do shit. I wanted to stay in the bed. I didn't even go to work. I took bereavement time from work. I didn't want to do anything. All right. I sent these people email. I said, listen, I'm going through a lot. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I passed up an opportunity. Okay. I went in there, sang my little Vesta Williams, honey. Congratulations, killed it. And the white lady was like, oh my God, we want you to come back. They had 3 judges. They all voted. They wanted me to come back for a second audition. And I said, you know what? I'll be happy to do it. But then when all that happened with my dad and everything, I felt depressed. I had stuff going on that I needed to be doing. But I was just like, life is just stopping right here. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I passed up an opportunity that probably would have been a great thing. And when I tell you those types of auditions, y'all take all freaking day. I got there at like 7 o'clock that morning, and I did not leave that audition till like 5, 6 o'clock that day. Lines wrapped around the building, but I stayed in there. They gave me my number, my artist number, and I stayed there. And all you heard all day long was people singing, warming up. I was so damn irritated. But by the time they break you off in different, groups, and then you go into this room and you got these people up in there. When you go in there and you sing in front, they call your number, call you to come up, you go up and sing whatever you're going to sing, and you go sit back down. When they get through with that group, then they call whoever that they want to come back for a second audition. I was in that thing to be coming back, and I was happy as hell about it. But then when it happened to my dad, I didn't care anymore. I'm just like, I don't care. I'm feeling depressed. I don't care. And I didn't go back. And I don't regret it because, other opportunities have come since then. But I was just in a place where I just didn't care no more. I just did not care. I just wanted to stay in the bed. I was already, just not feeling it. So that's what it is. But yeah, somebody said what God has for you is for you. But yeah, that's another fun fact. Caramel auditioned for the show The Voice. Did y'all know that? Yeah. And I'm going to have to show y'all one day my artist ticket that they gave me because I kept it. I still have it. I'll show you guys. I got a picture of that still too. But yeah, I did a few things that y'all probably don't even know about. See, y'all didn't even know that. We're sharing some more stuff today. But yeah, that would have been a great opportunity for me. And I chose to pass it up because I was feeling depressed. I lost my dad. If you've ever lost a parent, you know how that feels. My emotions was all over the place, y'all. My emotions were all over the place. If you've never lost a parent, you don't know how that feel. But let's move on, guys. So shout out to Eva, and she and Mike, they are still co-parenting their children. And I like that she did this interview with Tamron Hall. That was a great thing because a lot of people were asking, what is going on with Eva with her losing all this weight? She was skin and bones. She was wearing these little tops, honey, with her shoulders out, and she looked very emaciated, like she wasn't eating. It kind of looked like what's the people that be eating and throwing up? It kind of gave that. I was like, what is going on with Eva? And she's so beautiful. Eva is beautiful, but she was looking very emaciated, and she was dealing with life. She was dealing with life like everybody do. But baby, listen, you got to get out of that space, honey. But let's move on. Let's move on because I don't want to trigger nobody still talking about this. Cassandra says that the Lord will always, honey, make a way. Yes, he will, honey. He will always make a way. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. That's a word right there, sis. Okay. Yeah, it says that God's timing is perfect. It'll come around again. Yeah, it will. And yeah, it will. Anorexic. Thank you, Belle Wilson, honey. She was looking very anorexic. Okay. Says it. Says, girlie, your hair looks cute. Like, oh, I just pulled it up in like a little ponytail thing. I don't come on here looking raggedy. I'll be trying to look like something when I come on here. And all this right here, honey, I'm about to go lay right in the bed right after this. Okay. But somebody said, amen, says that I figured that she was depressed about her divorce. And I never thought, otherwise. I think she and Mike really love each other, but I think just everything just kind of went downhill, honey. People fall in and out of love all the time. But it's all about how you deal with it, honey. And I hope that they can figure it out and work things out. He's dealing with DUI issues from where he actually ran into somebody, you guys, out after he had some drinks, y'all, and actually totaled somebody's car. And they sued him for that too. So yeah. Says Caramel, you look like you feel much better. Looks are so much deceiving, y'all. I'll tell you, my head is slightly hurting this morning. It's kind of easing up because I did take something, but it's just sinus pressure. Okay, well, I feel like super congested, but I've been taking my meds that my doctor prescribed, and we getting through it, y'all. Y'all know I'm always push through. I'm gonna push through, okay? All right, let's continue because we got more topics, baby. So a woman, honey, who, check this out, because when I saw this, I said, we totally talking about it. So a woman who went through chemotherapy after being given 15 months to live, you guys, finds out that she never had cancer. I said, wait a minute, what? She finds out she never had cancer. They says that her doctor actually congratulated her instead of apologizing to her. Now, he diagnosed her with having cancer, and even went as far as letting her start taking chemo. She lost her hair and everything. We get ready to get into it. And then she finds out she didn't even have it after going through this whole process. Like, what kind of doctor are you? How are you telling people out here that they got cancer, child, when they don't? I would have been mad as hell. And she's sitting up here, child, and lost all her damn hair behind this situation. I said, dear God. Dear God. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, honey. I said, what is this world coming to, child? First, Halle Berry was saying the doctor done told her, honey, that she had the worst case of herpes and found out she was going through the change of life. I said, these doctors need to figure it out, child, because ain't nobody got time for that. Don't scare me and tell me I got the worst case of herpes or I got cancer and I done went through chemo and my ass ain't got it. All right, so let's get into it. It says, say what? It says woman who, let's catch up. Let's let it catch up. I'm ready to jump right in. Oh my God. It says that when my son was 721, says natural causes, as my 26-year-old 4220 got COVID, says I'm a depressive sleeper and depressive non-eater, that I lost 40 pounds that I needed to. Oh, wow. Okay. Prayers to you and your situation, and I hope everything is working out for you. Okay. All right. So we see it on the screen. Let's get into it. Now it says, say what? This is the woman, as you can see. She has pretty little curls right here. It says that a woman who underwent chemotherapy after being given 15 months to live finds out that she never had cancer, you guys. And the doctor actually congratulated her instead of apologizing to her. They will be sued. I'm sorry. You will be sued. You will be sued. Now you done put all these other, medications in my body to treat something that was never there. Like, did you guys ever find out what it was? Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Let's get into it. It says that Lisa Monk of College Station, Texas, went to a hospital for a CT scan at the end of 2022 after having stomach symptoms that she assumed were from a kidney stone. All right. It says that the 39-year-old was informed of her fatal cancer diagnosis at a checkup session following spleen surgery and was given an optimistic 15 months to live. All right. Now, it says that her consultation said that the test revealed that she had 2 kidney stones as well as a mass on her spleen, which was removed in January of last year. Now, they're saying that Monk claims that the organ was transported to 3 separate pathology labs before being evaluated at a 4th lab where it was found to be positive for an aggressive form of blood vessel cancer. My God. All right. It says that Monk was admitted to the hospital right away in March of 2023 to begin her first round of chemotherapy. It says that Lisa received another round of very harsh chemotherapy around losing all of her hair, resulting in silvery skin and vomiting. It says that, but a routine hospital appointment in April that she alleges she was told that she never had cancer and that the first pathology result was incorrect. My Lord, I was mad about that. All right. Says that she alleges that once her organ was examined, says that the hospital's test came back clear, indicating that she had never had cancer, but that the hospital did not review their findings until her April appointment, which she claims was a month later. Okay. It also goes on to say, unfortunately, that the lady had cancer and is now struggling with the consequences. My Lord. It says that the doctor even congratulated Miss Monk like she actually beat it according to Monk's mother. Okay. It says that financially we're still paying medical bills. She says that cancer is expensive and I couldn't get any of my bills dismissed. She says that just the emotional trauma too. She says that it was a very dark time. She says that I was writing goodbye letters and letters to the grandchildren that I would never meet and their weddings. She says that I would never attend. She says that the lady also added on to say that she still looked like she had cancer despite the treatments. And although a year has passed, that her health is ruined and her insides are cooked. My God, that is so. Ooh. This person says she's getting ready to be a very rich woman. You better sue, baby. You better sue. Baby, you better sue. Not that it's going to, make everything else better, to go ahead and pay those medical bills for you. Pay as much as you can now, honey. Get your money on the back end. You're going to have to sue because that's negligent on the hospital's part, on your doctor's part. Baby, sue everybody you can sue. All right? You going to have to do what you got to do. Says it, congratulate my lawyers when them funds are right. This person says, I can't imagine how traumatizing that was. Says that she needs to be big paid for this. Okay, absolutely. Ooh, child. What y'all think? Y'all can put it in the comments. That is something crazy, honey. Chemo takes a lot out of you. I remember watching my grandfather go through chemo, and he was drained. It's draining. He would be laying there just like drained, so tired. Okay, he had prostate cancer, and he had to have chemo. And we would go to the hospital and see him. He would be laying there looking like he was just so exhausted. It really drains you. And some people lose hair, some people do not. But this is a sad situation for her, and I pray that whatever she is dealing with, I hope that she sued him and got a whole lot of money behind it and paid her bills, and that her health is continuing to get better. Okay, right? Ooh, child, Lord have mercy. It's always something going on. Jesus, I can't imagine that. Be told it's already scary when your doctor say, "Okay, it's looking like you're only gonna live another 15 months." And then to find out, okay, you got cancer. Then to find all these other things going on. And then to find out you didn't have cancer. And then you got all these bills, honey. Chemo and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure it does cost a lot of money. I'm pretty sure. But let's move on, honey. Now, the lawyer that's representing the man who actually struck Nicki Minaj, rapper Nicki Minaj's father's car in a hit and run and unalived him, guys, says that the $150 million that they're suing in a lawsuit over is they're saying that it's over the top. They're trying to say that particular amount that Nicki Minaj's family is suing for, which is $150 million, is over the top. You can't put a price really on anybody's life. If you hit and run somebody and they pass away, there's really not an amount that you can put on that to make it right. You just can't. I keep saying too, if a person go to prison for so many years, I don't care how much money you give me. If I go to prison for 12 years for something I never did and find out I never did the shit, there's no money that you can give me to compensate for that. The mental anguish, everything that I went through, like, damn. Bereavement, when a person passes away, when a family member is lost, her dad was, hit in a hit and run situation and died. Let's get into this, y'all. When I saw this, I said, child. So his attorney said, oh, that's too much. It's kind of not. Okay. It's kind of not. But they are suing, child. I don't blame them, honey. All right, so let's wait till they get up there. All right, so they shouldn't charge her for her medical bills. Absolutely. They should dismiss those medical bills. But you know how it is, honey. Them hospitals, they're going to get their money. They're going to get their money because they said, hey, we treated you. You were here. We want you to pay this money. But she's going to have to, unfortunately, spend more money to get an attorney. All right, and have them wipe that out. But, honey, let's wait until that pops up on the screen there for you so that we can look together, honey, for this next topic, okay? With old Nicki Minaj. I like Nicki. All right, says that the lawyer representing a man responsible for fatally striking Nicki Minaj's father in hit and run says that $150 million lawsuit is over the top. That is the man right here. He looked like he don't give a damn. Okay, if I don't give a damn was a person, baby, it would be him. Look how he looking. Like, I don't give a damn. And y'all can go ahead and sue me. I ain't gonna pay the shit anyway. That's kind of how he looking. That's Nicki Minaj. That's her dad that passed away in the hit and run. Let's get into it. All right. It says that the guy convicted to 1 year in prison for the hit and run that unalived Nicki Minaj's father was drawn. Okay, the moment for life rapper into a legal case against him. A year. All he got was a year in prison for hit and run, which unalived somebody. Oh my God, I'm not liking that. He should have been in there longer than that. Should have got longer than that. All right, says according to court documents obtained by Radar Online, shout out to them. All right, says that Charles Polovich requested permission to dispose Minaj about her childhood allegations that her father was abusive to her mother. What they got to do with it? You ran into this man, you did a hit and run. What they got to do with the father being abusive to the mother? See, now you trying to be messy. It says that Robert Mirage was unalived by a hit and run driver. It says that Robert was crossing the street in Long Island at 6:15 p.m. when he was hit by a vehicle. Okay. It says that before the sentence that Nicki's mom, Carol, filed a $150 million lawsuit, civil lawsuit rather, against Charles. That's Charles. Okay. It goes on to say that Carol's lawyer, Ben Crump, come on, Ben Crump, said that Charles, honey, his behavior was criminal, cowardly, and immoral. says that we will hold him responsible for his reckless actions that led to Robert Marage's death. Okay. It says that Charles's counsel stated that his client was in an emergency and had to deal with a sudden and unexpected circumstance, not of his own making. It says that in a rush motion, says that Charles's counsel claims that Carol was disposed over 2 days, okay, most recently on December 15th of 2023. It goes on to say that he stated that the deposition includes queries on domestic abuse. What they got to do with it? Says Carol acknowledges that Nikki made allegations of domestic abuse, but she did not provide relevant responses about the authenticity of the daughter's statement. Okay, it goes on to say that Carol's counsel stated that Nikki's allegations about alleged domestic abuse are directly related to Carol's claims in the case. It says that Charles states that it is clear that Nikki possesses knowledge and information that is material and necessary to the defense of the claims set forth in the action. It says that as a result that he says that he should be able to dispose Nikki, okay, and says that Carol's lawyer opposed it. Now it says that it ended that defendants claim that Nikki has knowledge of and information rather that is material and necessary to the defense of the claims set forth in the action. My Lord. Says that this is a weak argument intended to drag the litigation on and to dispose of the celebrity. It says that Nikki and the family should not have to be subjected to this harassment. So they're trying to do the whole that the man was, having these domestic assaults and stuff towards the mother. That has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that you were in a hurry and not paying attention. This man was crossing the road and you hit this man and you kept going. That's a crime. And I'm shocked that they only gave him 1 year in prison for that. I know people, this color honey, that's sitting in prison right now for hit and runs longer than a year. Like, hello. It's giving white privilege a little bit. I'm sorry. Can we say that? Can we say that? It's giving a little bit of white privilege right here. Why are you only serving a year for flying through somebody's neighborhood and hitting this man, unaliving him, and then acting like you didn't give a damn? And then y'all want to sit here and be talking about the people had domestic violence and all that in their relationship. That ain't got shit to do with it, to be honest. I don't give a damn if he drop kicked her ass right before he walked across the street. The fact of the matter is that you were not paying attention. You were distracted when you struck this man and took his life. That's the bottom line. You were distracted. I don't know if you was on the phone. I don't know if you was texting, whatever you were doing that distracted you from keeping your eyes on the road to see this man when he was crossing over the road at 6:15 at night. That's your fault. Period. Pay these people, honey. Even though $150 million, yes, it's a lot of money, but it ain't going to bring him back. I mean, it'll make them feel a little bit better. But it's not going to bring the person back that you took out of their life. That's that girl's father, and that's that woman's husband, okay? So that's what I got to say about it. He only got 1 year, y'all. Right, the man's life is still valued. I don't give a damn if he did have some problems keeping his hands to himself. It's, you ran into the man, and then the fact that you kept going, which shows that you had no responsibility for what you did, and you didn't really give a damn about a human life. I mean, golly. Golly, did you stop and check on the man to see after you hit him? No. Golly, y'all. But that is it, and that is all on that, okay? I hope they get the money that they are seeking. It says that you took a life, 150 million is not even enough. I agree. This person says, over the top, says that you unalived a man, that someone's dad at that, okay? These people snapping off in the comments. They says, and I'm trying to figure out, what does Nikki's dad being accused of being abusive to the mom have to do with the guy taking his life in a hit and run? It says that the two stories don't correlate. I agree. Okay, it don't correlate at all. But that's it for that topic, honey. Let me get him off my screen because he about to make me mad here, and I ain't trying to be hollering with my damn throat feeling like this morning. All right, let's move on, baby, to the next topic. I hope y'all are enjoying the topic so far. All right, so Arizona, honey, Arizona can officially criminalize all ABs, okay, except those used to save the mom's life. Y'all know they've been trying to stop people, honey, from having these ABs out here. I think that a woman should be able to do what she wants to do with her body, okay? I keep saying, why are these people coming up trying to tell people what to do with their body out here? Why? If somebody get R-worded and you get pregnant behind that situation, by all means, you don't want to keep that baby, because that's a constant reminder of what happened to you. So in situations like that, you should be able to go and get rid of that, because you don't want to look at that child every day and have a constant reminder of the person that violated you in that way, seeing that child. Am I against ABs in certain situations? Now somebody's just going out here like Ariana, just sleeping with a married man, just steady getting pregnant, not using protection, and steady getting ABs. I don't agree with that shit at all. But in a situation like somebody, like I said, getting R-worded, or if you're pregnant with a child and your doctor tells you that this child is going to be probably disabled or have a lot of health conditions, and you're early on and you can probably get rid of that child so that the child does not have to deal with that, that might be another situation that might be maybe acceptable, because you don't want to see your child have to wind up not having a great life to where they can run and play like a normal child and having to deal with a lot of medical situations. So in a situation like that, if you find out and catch it early on, maybe, okay? But if you just out here just all willy-nilly just sleeping with people and you just keep getting knocked up and keep running down there to the clinic, I don't agree with that, because that's just irresponsible. Bottom line, protect yourself, okay? Protect yourself. But let's go ahead and get into what they're saying. It says Arizona can officially criminalize all ABs except those used to save the mother's life, okay? Now it says Arizona can begin enforcing an 1864 law, criminalizing all ABs except those to save mother's life. The state Supreme Court rules. All right. Now it says that the ruling allows an 1864 law in Arizona to stand that made ABs a felony, okay, punishable by 2 to 5 years in prison for anyone who performs one or helps a woman to obtain one. Okay. They're asking, do you agree or disagree with Arizona's decision on that? Y'all can put it in the chat if you agree with that or not. Okay. Do you guys agree with that? I told you guys how I feel about ABs. If you feel like you need to get one because of the situations that we spoke about before, then that's your business. But I don't agree that they should provide a law telling a woman what they can and cannot do with their body. I just don't agree. And these are men making these laws, most of them. Like, people need to stand down and allow women to make decisions that they feel are best for them. All right. I'm just saying, if you're pregnant with a child and they got a lot of stuff going on, if you have like conjoined twins and stuff like that, maybe not have that type of situation. If the babies can be, separated, then maybe. All right. But if you having conjoined twins and it look like they're going to share the same spine and the same this, and this, you might not want to have that situation, because that's going to be something that the child or the children will have to deal with, getting teased and all that. That's a great situation to probably have an AB. Okay. I'm just saying, her body, her choice. Thank you, Monica Taylor. Absolutely. Says they're doing too much. I don't agree. Cassandra says depends on the circumstance. I say the same thing. Same thing. Just depending on the circumstance. It's so many different circumstances. Like I said, the R word, if you get R worded by somebody and you find out you're pregnant behind that traumatic experience, absolutely. I don't want to keep a child if somebody R worded me and I get pregnant. I absolutely don't want to, because that's a constant reminder. Okay. Every time I look at that child, I'm going to think about what happened to me. And I don't want that. I'm just saying. And that could be, everybody else is different. Everybody else, that's just how I feel. Okay. But we're going to move on, child, because we got more topics to talk about. Let's get on up out of this, child. Let's get on up out of this, child. Ooh, child. All right. All right. Oh, my goodness. All right. So the body of the construction worker, guys, missing after, y'all know, the Key Bridge collapsed, is recovered, okay? According to the U.S. Coast Guard, okay? Let's get into that as well. All right. So they did recover a body, okay, where the ship actually ran into the bridge and collapsing the bridge. So they did recently find another body. Shout out to ABC News. Let's let it catch up so we can go and show that. We did talk about the bridge collapsing here. I showed you guys the video in its entirety when it actually happened, where the ship actually crashed into the little barrier thing, the support beam rather, and just very slowly the bridge came tumbling down. And I was like, thank you, Jesus, because you can see cars like flying across the bridge. But let's give it a second to catch up so we can see it on my screen. All right. Yeah, here we go. All right, y'all see that? So they do have, as you guys can see, the body of the construction worker missing after the Key Bridge collapse is recovered, okay? According to the U.S. Coast Guard. All right, that's what the USCG means. For those of you that just landed here this morning, honey, by way of spaceship. Now it says that the body of one of the four construction workers, you guys, who remained missing following the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse was recovered on Friday, authorities says. Okay, it says that the recovered individual was identified by the U.S. Coast Guard as 38-year-old Maynard Yasir. Oh my God, he got a long name. Sazo Sandoval. Okay, it says that his family has been notified. It says that Sazo Sandoval was one of 6 construction workers unalived when the cargo ship crashed into the Baltimore Bridge early on March 26. It says that the bodies of 2 workers were recovered a day after the collapse. All right. So he was just recently recovered as well. Of course, he is not alive because who can live underwater that long? Who can live? I mean, as you guys can see, that's a huge body of water. So prayers to their family. That's never a great phone call to get. I mean, I know they're happy that they were able to recover him so that they can make final arrangements for his body, have a proper funeral and burial for him. But it's never great news when you have to call somebody. I don't think I could ever have that job, being a police officer and calling a family saying, yes, we have some very bad news. Your family member was unalived and we found the body. Da, 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 da. I don't think I would want to do that. Now, doing the investigative part of stuff like that, maybe, but going and making phone calls like that to say, hey, I'm sorry, your loved one was unalive, like they have to do on First 48, like that is so hard. Go knocking on their door, say, hey, are you so-and-so? Your son was pow last night and he is unalive. Like, that's hard. But shout out to the U.S. Coast Guard for their due diligence in finding this person who was unalived on this bridge, okay? So prayers to the families, honey, for that. Let's move on, child. That was a sad situation. I'm happy that the family does have their loved one in their possession to move forward with what they need to move forward with, okay? All right, I got one more topic there. We're going to spin the block back on that. Y'all put a lot of topics. I was working this morning. My God. All right, so a comedian Wild and Out star, Rip Michaels, you guys might know who he is. He says that his wife left him while he was hospitalized with heart failure. Could you guys imagine that? You land in the hospital and the doctor's telling you that you may or may not make it, and your spouse or your loved one, the person that you love, that you've been spending time with, that you call your boo thing, wind up leaving you during the time that you land in the hospital fighting for your life. I said, oh my God. And if I would have recovered from that, it would have been a divorce for your ass. Like, we ain't got nothing to talk about after that. For real, please. And by the time I get out of the hospital, please have all your stuff out of there and move up out of there and lose my number, all of that. If you can't be there for me, I mean, the vows say, honey, sickness and health. Sickness and health. You be there for that person. This man fighting for his life, and you just up and left him, child, while he was in the hospital, baby, fighting for his life. All right. Let me get to the topic so y'all can see with me. Because, baby, when I saw that, I said, hold up. Hold up. All right. Did I pull it? All right. No, I did not. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. No, I want to keep that tab. Y'all, I usually be prepared, but I don't know what the hell happened this morning, child. I was rushing, trying to get my stuff up. Y'all be patient with me, okay? All right, so I'm gonna pull it up by way of, I want TMZ because they usually be a little bit more. All right, let me get it pulled up for ya, and we're gonna get into it. Cause baby, when I saw that, I said, yeah, that's a great topic right there. That's a great topic. He is usually seen on the show Wilding Out, for those of you that watch Wilding Out. I've watched quite a few episodes. It's funny sometimes, and it's corny sometimes, so it just depends. But all right, give me 1 second, guys. We're getting there. Whew, child. I'm still here with you guys. We're locating our topic. Give me 1 moment, okay? We're getting there. Ooh, child. I want to read it from TMZ because I think they are a little more detailed from what I've seen. All right, where are you, topic? Where are you? Lord, read more. All right, so I might have to go to my other. Where is it at? Did they take it down? I know I saw it on there. All right, damn it. Let's go to the next. I ain't about to waste no more time on that. Y'all hang in there with me, honey. We're going to get it pulled up here in a second. All right. All right, let me get it. Child. Oh, Lord, the devil is playing with me this morning. He is playing with me now. Hold on. Oh. All right, boom. All right, let me get in it. When I saw that topic, I want to talk about it. All right, hold on. All right, where you at? Eric Benet sitting his ass in the tub. All right, here we go. Thank you, Jesus. Ciao. All right. All right, so let's pull it up for you guys. Let's pull it up. So y'all can see it with me. All right. Shout out to Ice Cream Combos, okay? All right, so as you guys can see, it says that Rip Michaels says that his wife left him while he was hospitalized with heart failure, okay? It says that comedian Rip Michaels revealed that his wife of 2 years, Veronica Michaels, left him while he was in the hospital battling heart failures. And I thought they were going to tell me some more on that. This is some BS. Hold on. Oh, now, man, I pulled the shit up and now it's not telling me what I want to hear. Hold on. Golly. Oh. Hold on. Because I want more in depth. I want to talk more about it. But that is low-key messed up. Let's go ahead and say that. That is very much low-key messed up that you would walk away from your husband while he's laying there fighting for his life. I was kind of upset when I heard that. I said, well, damn. Where is the love? Where this man is laying there fighting and you just up and walk away from him like that? All right. I got it. All right, so comedian Rip Michaels recovered from his near-fatal heart attack, you guys, this past November, but returned home to the cold bed. It says that he and his wife says that his wife left him while he fought for his life, okay? He goes on to say, he said that Rip told Angela Lee the alarming news Thursday on her show Way Up. It says that he joked that his ex-spouse Veronica, to whom he was married to for only 2 years, didn't care much for the till death do you part aspect of their vows and started plotting her exit while he was in his darkest hour. That's so messed up. Says that we got Rip out last month in New York City, and he had nothing but hilariously morbid jokes for his congestive heart failure condition. Laughing is better than crying any day of the week, according to him, okay? It goes on to say that the Wild and Out star, let me take this down because I'm going to show you guys from my phone so we can move on. Says that the Wild and Out star Loom says that Veronica Boateng brought him closer to his daughter from a previous relationship. It also goes on to say that he also credited fan support for keeping him going after he posted about his health scare. All right, this is him in the hospital November. Let me take that down. November, that's him fighting for his life, honey. In November, he's laying there, honey, when he told him he was about to die up in that child. And she done up and left him, and they were only married for 2 years, so she really didn't take it serious. Let's let him tell you guys here. Shout out to Angela Yee on her Way Up podcast. All right.
Experiences were you having while you were in the hospital? You know how people say they see things or they have like visions. Did any of that happen for you?
Yeah, actually, when I was in the hospital, a promoter reached out to me and he wanted me to do a show with Tupac and
oh my God.
I was smoking. I was like, and people are dying to get those tickets. So
literally,
no. But when I was in the hospital, it made me get really closer to my daughter because my wife left me while I was in the hospital too. So
that's crazy.
Yes,
I don't. How does that even happen?
I guess when it says "to death do us part," she's a go-getter. She don't like to procrastinate, so she was out.
That's terrible. How long were you guys married?
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, that was pretty recent.
Yeah.
That's cold-blooded.
I guess when it said I was in ICU, she was like, "I'll see you later." So she was
wow.
She was out of there.
I don't like that.
But it's okay. But you know what it does? It lets you know that certain people can't handle things, and certain people are supposed to be with you for certain parts of your life. And I realized that it was hard to cope with, because honestly, when I was sitting there and I went from just regular hospital bed to CCU and had the nonstop doctors about me, I really thought it was over. And if it wasn't for all the fans and even every single person calling me and wishing me well wishes, I was like, you know what? I'm meant to get out of this bed. I have more of my life to live. It's not over.
It's not over. I know that's right. Child, listen, I take my vows very seriously. If something happened to my husband, I'm there. He knows that. And vice versa. If something ever happened to me, I know he's there. When I went through what I went through with my dad, he was there fully. Okay. He was there. He was like, baby, no, you're not. No, you're not about to sit here and be depressed. Come on, He was the motivating person in my life. And child, you need that. But the fact that she walked away from him when he was going through that is so sad. This is them. That's him and his wife, well, ex-wife now, okay? Beautiful girl, but her morals, honey, and your standards, I don't know. You supposed to stick by that man, baby, while he's laying there with congestive heart failure, about to die up in the hospital. That's her, child, and that's him. But he is from the show Wild and Out, for those of you, if you watch it, okay? Yeah, that is them, and that is sad, okay? Anybody ever been in a situation like that where you were in a near-death experience and a loved one very close to you like that just up and left you or broke off the relationship to avoid being there for you in that time of need? Anybody ever dealt with that? If so, I hope you didn't spin the block back on that person. I hope you don't have that person in your life anymore, because once you show me, honey, that you ain't there for me like that, I can't. I cannot. Because I'm with you till the wheels fall off, baby. Okay? I'm with you till the wheels fall off. I take my vows very, very serious. All right? So let's move on. A person who annoys the living hell out of me, CryRese, honey. We're going to talk about CryRese. He goes off about baby mamas out here, child. We're going to talk about it. He's still mad about this money, obviously. He's still out here saying that he is a great father. Somebody said, yes, I'm with you, Cameron. Absolutely. I'm there. I'm there, honey. I'm going to be right there. Okay? Right there. All right, but let's go and get into CryRese, honey, with his annoying self. He is so annoying. He is so annoying. I can't say it enough. CryRese, if you're watching my channel, you, sir, are annoying. Okay? Please pay the money and just stop with the shenanigans. Okay? Just pay the money. Let's go and get him pulled up here, child. But while this is pulling up, child, give us a second to get into it, child, because y'all know we have a little latency. CryRese is so annoying. Like, sir, you owe the money to this woman. You got married to her, and you got a child with her, and child support comes with it, and we keep talking about it. Child support is based on what you bring in. You are a movie star, and you are an R&B artist, okay, where you make very good money coming from two different directions, and that's not even counting all of the other checks that you get from endorsements and other things that you have going on. Let's get into CryRese, honey, and his shenanigans. I'm so sick of him.
No freeloading baby mamas either, so don't even jump in my comments about that. I'm always and have always took care of mine. You gonna leave me and you want to take my life with you? That's not happening. I'm gonna fight you to the end of the earth. But as far as what mine need, they gonna have more than enough. It's not my job to take care of you and your life and go lavish your lifestyle, and you decided to leave me. You're gonna sit across from your new boyfriend, your new fiance, your new husband, and be pimping off my money while this nigga laying up in something that I'm paying for and driving around in, and dinners and vacations that I'm paying for? I'm not doing it. But pertaining to my child or my children, they're gonna always have more than what they need. I'm talking about those of you who are running around here broken. We're not talking about no freeloading baby mamas either, so don't even jump in my comments about that. I'm always and have always took care of mine. You gonna leave me and you want to take my life with you? That's not happening. I'm gonna fight you to the end of the earth. But as far as what mine need, they gonna have more than enough. It's not my job to take care of you and your life and go lavish your lifestyle, and you decided to leave me. You're gonna sit across from your new boyfriend, your new fiance, your new husband, and be pimping off my money while this nigga laying up in something that I'm paying for and driving around in and dinners and vacations that I'm paying for, I'm not doing it. But pertaining to my child or my children, they gonna always have more than what they need. I'm talking about those of you who are running around here broken. We're not talking about no freeloading baby mamas either. So don't even jump in my comments about that. I'm always and have always took care of mine. You gonna leave me and you want to take my life with you? That's not happening. I'm gonna fight you to the end of the earth. But as far as what mine need, they gonna have more than enough.
Child.
It's not my job to take care of you and your life and go lavish your lifestyle, and you decided to leave me.
He keeps saying, leave me. Y'all hear that?
You're gonna sit across from your new boyfriend, your new fiance, your new husband.
All right, Tyrese. We don't care no more. All right. Says Tyrese had a few things to get off his chest. It says that, do you understand where he's coming from? Do you guys agree with what he's saying? Anybody in the chat that agree? And it's fine. You guys are welcome to disagree and agree. Okay. It says that you can always file for full custody, brother. This guy is telling him to file for full custody of the child. It says, however, it might require you to make a sacrifice to some of the things that you want to do. It says, okay, Jody, we understand where you're coming from. They call him Jody. Says that was your black queen. What happened? Exactly. Because Tyrese, when he is in love with somebody, Tyrese goes full throttle, and which you should. But when he fall out of love, it's always bitter. He is bitter that this woman left him. She was unhappy because Tyrese is a freaking narc. He is. He don't like to be held accountable. He gets mad when somebody try to check him. Tyrese is a hot mess. This woman felt the need to walk away from Tyrese and leave him when he left. Because y'all know, had he been there when she said to him, she probably told him plenty of times. And you always know the relationship take a certain turn and it's not going in the way that you think it should go when a person's not happy and they're continuously telling you they're not happy. This woman had to wait until he left to go out of town till his flight took off. And when she found out he was out of town, to start packing her stuff, get her U-Haul to come and back up there and get her stuff out of there and move. So she moved out of the house while he was gone. And he found out while he was gone and she left. So he's been bitter ever since she left and took that baby. So then he was fighting, trying to say that she don't deserve to get no cars. She don't deserve no houses. Like, sir, she has your child. So then he wants to say, oh, she said that, whenever I met her, that she said she didn't want my money. She was just a simple girl. She was cute. She had on like a little simple sundress. And she said, I'm not coming for your money. I just want to love you. Well, things change. When you have children, you still have to help her take care of this child. And the child deserves to still have the same lifestyle that the child had when the child stayed in your home. You have another daughter that you were fighting with her mother prior to that, Tyrese. The girl that you with now, y'all stay breaking up and getting back together. And then you telling the courts you don't have the money that they're asking you to pay, which is $10K a month. You got it. How many Marvel movies you been in? How many albums you making? You write songs as well, which you steady getting money in. I'm pretty sure every month residual checks. I know about it. You got the money, you just don't want to give it to her. You just said it here in the video. And what she can do is go back through the courts and have you held in contempt. And then when you go to jail, then what? The girl you with now going to wind up leaving you. You're going to be looking crazy. Then you're going to be charged. All you doing is letting it add up. All you're doing is letting it add up. Then you want people, like he said, he want Ben Crump and everybody to come march with him to the courthouse steps because he feels that he's being taken advantage of and treated unfairly. How? You are a father. All fathers are supposed to take care of their children by way of child support. That's what it's called. And if you're refusing to adhere to the laws and regulations that the judge gave you in this case, you're going to wind up locked up, Tyrese. This girl going to keep pressing till she get what she's asking for. He went through the same thing with his other baby mama. He went through the same thing. Now you just say, oh, I don't have it. But you just bought this new girlfriend a whole brand new Range Rover tricked out. 2 expensive dogs. I already did a live about this. Y'all just took a vacation to Dubai. And you took her on a shopping spree and you went live with your stupid self to show all of these things you were doing with this new girl. So you don't think the ex-wife was sitting back watching this, screenshotting all these things that you were doing on your IG, posting it up, because you want everybody to think you out here flossing like that. Oh, I'm over in Dubai. I'm on a shopping spree. You walking on the beach with your little girlfriend up over there. So you don't think this ex-wife is watching that? You don't think she's going to show that to the courts while you are saying that you ain't got this money, but you got money to be flying over to Dubai? It's expensive to go to Dubai. It is expensive to go to Dubai. It is expensive to buy a brand new tricked out Range Rover and 2 expensive dogs. Meanwhile, your child, he want to do what he want to do. You got fathers out there that's like that. Okay? And we don't just going to put it on the fathers because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm male bashing. Because there's women out there that pay child support too, because there's some trash ass mamas that ain't got this shit together, which I never understand. That if you're a mother, if you bore a child for 9 months, how you can walk away from your kids and allow the father to have to raise your child because you ain't got your shit together. I keep saying, as parents, it's called sacrificing. Hell, I do it as a mom. It's plenty of shit I want to do. But my son comes first. His needs come first. I never understand that with mothers. You can't put your needs and your desires aside. The child didn't ask to be here. This child, CryRese, your child didn't ask to be here. But my thing is, he loves hard, and which you should. But when he fall out of love, it's always all bad with CryRese. And you always bring your issues to the internet. This conversation you having right here, and I know your girlfriend, your current girlfriend, is tired of you and this mess with the back and forth with his ex-wife. That's why she just recently left him. She recently walked out and left him because he was doing songs about this ex-wife. He was still doing videos and IG posts about this ex-wife. Every other day, he's talking about this ex-wife. So you clearly have not moved on. You just got this new girlfriend as a space filler because you don't want to be lonely. And you got people like that. You still want to live in the past, but then you want to get somebody else to come in there and hold on to them and burden them down with you talking about the person that you really want to be with. You still in love with this ex-wife. You just hurt. Because in this whole video that you just sat here, the only thing I kept hearing was, you going to walk away from me? You going to leave me? You going to walk away from me? Yes, she was unhappy. You a crybaby. You act just like Jody from the fucking movie. Grow up, CryRese. I keep saying, as long as he just sing, I'm fine. I love him as an artist, as a singing artist. But CryRese, baby, you act just like Jody from the movie Baby Boy. You are still Baby Boy. How long that movie been out? Damn. Yvette, come and get Jody. Yvette, come and get Jody. Because I'm sick of his ass. Damn. Got me in here hollering on a Wednesday. Oh, he is so annoying. I don't know how the new girlfriend put up with it. Oh my God. Jody, my Jody. Ooh. Let me woosah y'all. Oh my God. Num yo ho rang ye kyo. Shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Just take him to court, child. Take him back to court and tell the judge, look, here's the video right here where he said he ain't about to finance my lifestyle because he feel like I done moved on with somebody else and the new nigga driving around in the car that he got to pay for and he ain't about to be paying no child support because he don't feel like I should get no money. So judge, just go ahead and hold him in contempt of court. Boom. Problem solved. And when they close them damn gates behind your ass in jail, then you gonna hurry up and write that check. All right. When your ass been there singing for 100 buns like R. Kelly, bitch, you gonna go ahead and comply then. But then it's gonna be too late. Because we all know that you moist like that. Your ass gonna be in there crying as soon as you hear that click, click. Because you ain't about that life. You ain't about it. You saw. He about to cry right there in the video right now. Sitting in the park. He look like his ass is sitting in the park. Hollering in a video when your ass need to be home. Writing that check. Sitting in the park. You gonna leave me? Bitch, yeah, that's exactly what she did. Grow up. The girl you got now keep leaving your ass because you ain't grown up. You just a baby boy. You ain't the real McCoy. Ain't that what the song said? You just a baby boy out here. Grow up. I'm so sorry these moist ass men out here perpetrating. That's what you are, CryRese. Stop jumping from woman to woman and heal. You ain't healed yet. And I go for anybody else out there. If you dating somebody and the situation went bad, heal from that situation first and don't go hopping into something else. That person does not deserve to go through your bullshit because you want to be selfish and be holding on to somebody else just to have a space filler because you don't want to be lonely. And they got to hear about that person every day. They got to hear about songs CryRese steady writing about this ex-wife. Oh my God, he is annoying. Let's move on, child. Oh! All right, so a man pow-powed after a stalking lover, okay, and multiple restraining orders, and the suspect is still on the run. All right, Anybody ever been in a domestic violence situation where you've had to file for multiple restraining orders? That can be a very, very dangerous situation. Get out of that. Learn the signs of domestic violence. It starts with the raising of the voice. We're going to talk about that a little bit this morning because I know a lot of you guys are dating or you're in a marriage that may exhibit domestic violence. All right, let's get that pulled up because we want to talk about that this morning. Y'all know I like to do a lot of empowering when it comes to women because we see these cases all the time and we don't look at the red flags. You can't keep looking past the red flags when these situations occur because that's your life on the line, especially if you have children, because we've heard of stories where these crazy men won't just unalive the woman, but the children also. I'm just saying, I heard one where this man unalived the children and the damn dog. You got some psychos out there that's like that. And nobody's life is worth going through that over somebody that don't know how to properly love you. Everybody deserves to be properly loved. And when you see these signs, it starts with the raising of the voice. Then it's a push. Then it's, the cursing you out, the running up on you, the verbal abuse, the physical, all these other things. You have to follow the red flag. Have to look at the red flags and say, you know what? I'm out of here. I ain't about to argue with you because arguments lead to push, and a push leads to other things. A person can push you real hard and you can fall and hit your head. That's the end of your life. Period. You do something in anger that you can't take back, that can be the end of your life. So you have to be very careful and very cognizant of the situations that you're in and that you put your children in, women. If you have children, do not be with somebody who's on the domestic mess because your children are sitting back watching this, especially if you have girls, because you're training them that said situation is normal, that it's normal to be in toxic situations of toxicity where men yell at you, where men are verbally abusive towards you and physically. That's not normal. That's not normal. Let's get into this story. It says it's so sad that a Mississippi man is powed down by a former lover after the ex continuously stalked him despite having multiple restraining orders. Says that the suspect is still on the run. That's a scary situation. Let's get into this.
Carlos Collins met up at their family home to reflect on what has happened since early this morning when they got the news. 12 News' Cameron Smith spoke with the family following their major loss.
I would have rather him shoot me, beat me with an axe. Not my baby. Not him.
Ashla Hudson, the mother of Carlos, says her son was killed by
Marcus Johnson, an ex-boyfriend of his, and who Carlos had restraining order on.
Hudson says Johnson
followed my son to Jabbar,
and Marcus was sitting in a booth behind him. Hudson says Carlos filed a restraining order against Johnson, and some of her family members asked Marcus to leave that evening.
That's when security was alerted. But the security guards at Jabbar said that they couldn't do anything because they didn't actively have the restraining order there. So, leading up to this morning, I feel if they had arrested him Saturday night, my son still will be alive.
I'm here with Carlos Collins' family as they are grieving.
Lord, help me. Somebody turn him in, Lord. Turn him in.
Collins' aunt, Glory Jean Hudson, says her nephew came to see her last Thursday.
And he said, Auntie, I bought your steak. I bought this. I said, well, Carlos, I got your blueberry pie. Take it home, put half in the refrigerator, and eat the other. But I didn't know that be the last time I see my nephew.
In Yazoo City,
police, I want you to find Marcus for killing my uncle at night.
Cameron Smith, 12 News.
Now, family members of the victim, Carlos Collins, met up at their family home to reflect on what has happened since early this morning when they got the news. 12 News' Cameron Smith spoke with the family following their major loss.
Okay, so we saw that already. As you guys can see, that is the victim, Carlos Collins, who was 25 years old, lost his life. And there was multiple restraining orders, as you guys can see. Multiple restraining orders were filed against this guy, Marcus Johnson, because he was the aggressor in this situation, okay? Now, they're saying that a Mississippi man was unalived Tuesday morning after a former lover allegedly stalked him and pow-powed him down inside his own apartment. All right. It says that according to WJTV, that Carlos Collins, which is right here, who's 25, had multiple restraining orders against his ex, Marcus Johnson, who is 33, before the tragic event occurred. It says that Carlos's mother claims that her son was at the M Bar in Jackson, Mississippi, when Marcus popped up at the club to reportedly stalk Carlos. It says that although he had a restraining order, that officers at the club claimed that they did not do anything about it because they didn't have the restraining order physically with them. It says that so when Carlos left the club, says that Marcus reportedly followed him back to his apartment and unalived him. So he's probably sitting back watching him, probably in there dancing or hanging with, or somebody done bought him a drink, just sitting back stalking, kind of how Marcelle was doing Mel when she went on a date. That can be a dangerous situation. That's why he had to have psychiatric evaluation, because that when it becomes to that point where you're stalking somebody like that, that's dangerous, because you're getting these crazy thoughts in your mind of what you're gonna do to this person when you standing back watching them, and you're this lover who don't want to move on or see this other person move on, and then to see them with somebody else, it drives you nuts. So you already made up in your mind that was premeditated. We can go ahead and say that. That was premeditated, because you sat there and watched and became enraged and made up in your mind what you were going to do to Carlos Collins, who was 25 years old, and decided not to fool with you anymore after getting multiple restraining orders against you because you didn't know how to act. Whatever reason that it was, that he decided not to fool with you no more. Oh my God. So it says that according to the news reports that Marcus, who is a former Jackson police officer, okay, that's Marcus, who is a former Jackson police officer. Now, check this out. Reportedly pow-powed Carlos multiple times inside his apartment. So you were with law enforcement on this type of mess. Says that family members even claim an axe was used in the unaliving, but no official reports have confirmed that detail. It says that as of right now, that Marcus is a wanted man by authorities and have issued an arrest warrant for his arrest. So he done went to this man's house, unalived him, you done stalked him at the club, then followed him to his home, and now you are on the run, okay? He kind of got a one-up on the police because he used to be one. He knows what to do, where to go. He knows what to do. He probably watched a few first 48 episodes. He know how this shit works as a former police officer. Why are you a former police officer? Let's talk about that. Why are you a former police? What was it, something that caused you to lose your title as a police officer that you did? Where you got kicked off the force? It sounds like it, because you sound like you psycho out here. It sounds like you're psycho. People, get out of these situations. And you know what the sad thing about it is, even though you file a restraining order against somebody, that, as you can see in this situation, that still does not protect you, because the officers were like, we don't have the physical restraining order right here to enforce it. So had, like the woman said, had they arrested his ass that night when he followed him there because you were breaking your restraining order, which says to you, I'm pretty sure, that you weren't supposed to be within a certain amount of feet of this person. He was just going out to enjoy his night and have a good time. So you done unalive this man with a known restraining order. You know what a restraining order means. You were a prior police officer. You know what it means for somebody to have a restraining order against you, but you broke that because you felt entitled and you felt like you could get away with it, and which you did. And now you're gonna be spending the rest of your life in prison over a moment. Over a moment. All you had to do was take your ass home, even if you did see him at the M Bar. So what? Obviously, y'all were broken up. He was done with you because he had already filed them papers on you, because he realized your ass was psycho. Anybody else out there that's dealing with somebody that's stalking you, that's abusive towards you, whether it's verbal, physical, psychological, mental, I don't care how it comes, especially if there are children in the house and involved. Get away from that, because people have motives. Some people don't want to let go in situations like that. And your life is precious. You don't have to stay in a situation like that. And if you're reaching out to your local police department and they're not doing anything, keep reaching out. Let them know, even if you feel like you might need to be in protective custody or something, if that person is scaring you in that way. And you might want to probably go on and get a pow to be able to further protect yourself against psychos like that. That is so crazy. I hate to hear stuff like that because that was just, that could have been avoided. And now this family is heartbroken and sad and upset that their loved one is no longer here. And all they wanted to do was move on with their life. And you have every right to do that. You have every right to do that. Okay. Let's talk about a light topic right now. Because that child that had me here hollering. I ain't want to do that. That kind of tugged at my heart a little bit when the little girl said what she said. But we're going to get up off that, guys. Prayers to them, honey. Prayers to the family. I hope they find Marcus Johnson. We're going to go and say your name on here. Marcus Johnson, I hope the police find you. And when they do, you know they're going to rough your ass up like Rodney King up out here. Okay? They're going to put that billy club to you. That's what they're going to do. They're going to tase your ass because you on the run out here. You on the run. But you can't run from that taser. When they put it on your ass, you're going to be laying down there pop locking on that ground when they put that taser on your ass. And that's what you get. Do I feel sorry for you? I do not. Moving on. All right, so having regular moments, you guys, can improve your decision-making skills and sociability. Did y'all know that? Let's talk about it, okay? Women, I know we got a lot of women here watching. We're going to talk about this topic, okay? Yes, we are. Because y'all know I want to get up off that because we've been talking about some real deep topics this morning. So I want to talk about this, honey. We're going to talk about it. All right? All right, so it says that having regular OG moments. Y'all know what an OG is, honey. Something Melody said she did not have with Marcelle. The moments can improve your decision-making skills, your creativity, honey, and your sociability. All right. And it also can lower stress. I know about that, child. When I get stressed on that, I know, child. Turn that ceiling fan on and I'm good. And thanks to oxytocin, child. All right, so let's go on and get into it, baby. Let's get into it, honey. Yes, God. Yes, God. Let's get into this topic, honey. When I saw this, y'all know, child. We got a little freak in us too. Ain't nothing wrong with it, child. Ain't nothing wrong with having a little freak in you, child. All right, so let's talk about it. Having shout out to what is it? The complete facts, because I be on this site a lot because I like to read actual factual type situations. All right, women, let's go and educate y'all this morning on having OGs. All right, because those are important in your life. All right, let's let it catch up. Let's let it catch up. All right. So, orgasmic situations can help with all kinds of things from lowering stress levels and heart attack risk to giving you or giving your skin a natural glow. Okay. I love a good glow, honey. I love a good glow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, we ain't gonna go there. Says that if you've ever felt the desire to snuggle up next to your partner after reaching an OG moment, honey, that you could also thank Oxycontin, honey, for those loved up feelings. Okay. Mm-hmm. It says, but it turns out that this powerful hormone can help you feel closer with others in your social circle too. It says that not just your sexual partners, you guys. Okay, how about that? Now, according to a 2012 study by evolutionary psychologists at the University of Michigan, okay, and Albright College in Pennsylvania, says that the more one's partners was likely to fall asleep after sex, says that the stronger the desire for bonding, okay, said by Daniel Kroger, which is a research fellow at the University of Michigan and lead author of the study. Okay, it says that Oxycontin plays several roles involving mood. It also says that since successful reproduction requires peaceful cooperation among family members, touching and hugging. Okay, I'm a touching and hugging. I like touch. Okay, increases Oxycontin and does breastfeeding and having the OG moments, okay, explained by Dr. Gersh, adding that whichever way is that it is stimulated and produced, it increases the feeling of love and bonding. Woo! We love a little love and bonding. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? Cut that fan on and go in there and bond, girl. Love, honey. Get your skin right, because it said to fix your skin out here. For those of you out there with the oatmeal pie face, baby, go up in there and cut that ceiling fan on. Mm-hmm. Tisha, cut the ceiling fan on. Do I want to be messy this morning? I don't know. But that's what it's saying, guys. Having regular OG moments, girl. Oh, those moments. can improve your decision-making skills. Yes, honey, it can improve your decision-making skills. See, when you want to go left, it's telling you, no, girl, go right, because you went in and had that good orgasmic moment. All right, your creativity. All right, go on in there, honey, get in your little missionary, however you do it, child. Jump off the dresser, however. Then you get a whole lot of good ideas after those moments. That creativity pops in. You go in there making biscuits, okay? Anybody know whenever you go in there having them little moments, child? Let's take this down from the screen because I want nobody in here, child, like, what are you watching over here? Child. And those of y'all know, honey, after those moments, child, you get real creative because you want to go in the kitchen and cook every damn thing you can get your hand on for your man in there. All right, after y'all had a little moment, you know, scrambling eggs, making bacon, child, rolling out biscuits and all that. You being creative after having a good old moment, child, in the second there. Mm-hmm. Baby, I am live. I'm gonna hit you back in a second. All right. Can't talk right now. All right. So what y'all think about that? That's a little educational moment for you guys. All right. So thanks for that moment. We had a little educational moment. All right. So yeah, make some biscuits, child. I ain't talking about out the can when you go in there, pull that little thing on the side of the can and go, and then put them in. Nah, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when you get the flour out, the buttermilk, honey, and you're cutting up the butter and all that stuff that you put in there, and you put in the bowl. Can't remember how to cook a little bit over here. But yeah, y'all in there cooking it up, child. Y'all know you cook real good for your man. Y'all know you can cook real good. You always want to go in and cook a good meal after you done went in and got your back cracked real good. So that's where it comes with that creativity, child. Ain't nothing like a good creativity after a good little back crack. But it says that is, honey, having OG moments are actually healthy for you. It actually helps your heart rate. It helps your skin as well. And it decreases stressful moments. So if you're having a lot of stress, you hollering a whole lot, you hollering at the kids, and you stressed out, you at work cussing everybody out, you telling the boss, I ain't come here to work today. If you on that bullshit when you know that's what you're supposed to be doing when your ass clock in, black people, because you know we will stop and get breakfast at Chick-fil-A or wherever hell we go, knowing our ass is already late. I've done it several times, okay? Go up in there with your Chick-fil-A cup in your bag, knowing your ass is 10 to 15 minutes late, and you sit there at your desk or you go in the break room and still eat your little breakfast and you know your ass is already late because y'all know we be on that bullshit all the time. We do. And I know people in my chat, y'all have done it. You're going to be like, shit, I'm already late. Let me swing on through here McDonald's, honey, and get this McMuffin. Let me go and get this McMuffin. Shit, I'm already late. What they going to do? Why is my husband? Y'all, give me a second. Oh, my God. I just texted my husband, told him, give me a second, guys. Give me a second, okay? We're back. So we're back. All right. So I had to take that right quick because that's my husband, honey, calling back to back, and I want to make sure everything was okay. But yeah, so that's what it's saying, you guys. They're having those orgasmic moments. For those of you that are still active like that, okay, if you're in a marriage and relationship, whatever it is, if you're still having those active moments, that is a very great stress reliever, okay, and it keeps your heart rate up and it gives you some creativities, okay. So definitely tap in to those things out here, guys, so that you can be healthy out here because we want to make y'all healthy, girl, and don't nothing make you healthy like some good old dicks on time. All right, let's move on. All right, moving bangs on that. Oh, that kind of made me feel good a little bit. That made me feel good a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. My head is still kind of hurting a little bit, but that kind of made me feel good a little bit right there. All right, it says to make the world a better place. It does. If you're out here stressed out, hollering at people all the time, girl, go on in there. Tell your man, like, look, baby, I need to see you right quick. Okay, girl, go on in there and do what you gotta do. Go on in there and do what you gotta do, child. And that's gonna help your life all the way out. Help everybody else. Because don't nobody want to hear somebody hollering all the damn time. All right, so let's move on, child. All right, so a Georgia couple. This is gonna be our last topic. We're gonna look at this short video, honey. These fools out here laying out on the beach, drunk as hell, with their 7 and 8 year olds on the damn beach. A Georgia couple, or they got arrested, you guys, for found on the beach, knocked the hell out sleep on Daytona Beach, to be exact. While they 7 and 8 year old children, honey, are just wandering around the beach alone while their asses is knocked the hell out on the beach. All right. Now the couple, like I said, was drunk. The guy said, "Oh, I only had a few beers." So somebody called the police, child, when they saw these kids just wandering around and the parents just laid there asleep on the beach. Somebody called the police on their ass. So the cops came and was trying to wake them up. They were yelling and everything. Their asses didn't want to wake up. So apparently whatever they were drinking, they were knocked out. Okay. It must have been that Don Julio, baby. That Don Julio will pull a number on you. But so the father, child, they had to cuff the father because they got arrested. The father decided, child, he wanted to try to make a run for it, and his ass done fell and done knocked his ass out on the beach. We're gonna watch that here in a second. So of course CPS was called. The mother of the children was saying that her father had to come for 8 hours, had to drive 8 hours to come and retrieve the children because CPS, they were going to be in the custody of CPS because they were being anxious parents. Like, how the hell you fall asleep on the beach and your 7 and 8 year olds just wandering around with crazy people, it's pedos and everybody else hanging out, and your ass is just sleep on the beach with no regard whatsoever. Let's get this video pulled up, honey. Shout out to ABC 7 News Chicago. Oh my God, when I saw this was a great share because these people, honey, are CryRese. CryRese. How you just sleep and let your kids just roam the damn beach like that, unattended? They could have ran out there and got into some deep water and drowned on the beach or anything. Just stupid. Let's let this catch up, child. Miss Gray. Y'all know we be raw over here sometimes, child. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just words. It's just words. Ain't nothing wrong with some good D. You gotta have some good D in your life. I ain't gonna lie about that shit. I ain't gonna lie about it. I love it, child. I love it. What the woman say on Color Purple? What Sugar Avery say? Girl, I loves when Albert, child. When me and Albert do it, child, I loves it, honey. When you put an S on the end of that thing, child, you know that thing hitting. She said, honey, I love, you don't love when Albert climbs on top of you and do his business, girl. Girl, you sound like he going to the toilet on you, see? Y'all remember when they had that conversation? She said, child, no, I just lay there and just let him climb on top of me and do his business. She said, girl, it sound like he going to the toilet on you. She said, you like when Albert do that to you? She said, girl, I love it, child. Girl, I love when Albert come in here and child. Y'all remember that? I said, child, bye. Looking at his crazy looking ass. I would not want to be looking up at him while he on this shit here. But anyway, let's get on to this topic, honey. It says, Georgia couple is arrested, honey, found asleep as the kids wander away on Daytona Beach. Okay, let's get into it, child, because this is juicy. Let's be it, please.
What's up, guys? Sheriff's office. Time to wake up.
You ain't heard nothing. Knock the hell out.
Hey, guys.
Look at him.
Time to wake up, guys.
Knock out. Oh, the hell they drank.
The sheriff's office. Wake up. Need to sit up. Come on. Get up. All right. Welcome back. Sit up.
All right. Welcome back.
Why can't have alcohol on the beach? You got ID? Do you have ID?
You have ID or it's your my ID.
You guys have children with you?
Give him my ID or give him yours.
Are they with you?
You can show your ID.
Yes.
Hey,
where are your kids? Right there.
One here and then one here.
Somebody called a football over
So give him your ID. That's what he wants your ID. Are they right here? What's in here?
Hey, where are they? Where are
Look at the kids. I got this. I'll do it.
I'll go with him. Tell me where your kids are.
Officer, tell me where your kids are. He can't even find his kids. Knocked out.
How old are they? 7 to 8. Boys, girls, boy and a girl? Boy and a girl. Okay, you don't know where they are?
This is crazy, child.
Yeah, leave everything else on the beach. She passed out. You're supposed to be watching under the clothes. So, we're going to sit here and put the phone up there.
I'm trying.
Why are we buffering? Why are we buffering, though? Okay. Why? Him vaping. Why he got cuffs in?
Pop in your hand.
That's work.
Work?
Yeah, somebody wouldn't know about.
Yeah, found the kids at a wandered off to the swimming pool at the hotel. They didn't even know. Just out wandering around at 7 and 8 years old.
I need you to come get the kids. Me and Timothy are going to
They're getting arrested.
Is somebody able to get kids?
Come get the kids.
Why am I being arrested?
Arrested.
Alcohol on the beach and child neglect.
Can you tell them where we're at? Can you tell them where we're at?
So we're not allowed to have any beer at the beach?
Huh?
Huh?
It's illegal to have alcohol on the beach.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it was not glass.
Nope, glass is not allowed, but neither is alcohol. Because what happens is people get drunk and then they drown in the ocean.
I only had like 2 beers.
It's always 2 beers.
Two is still illegal.
2 is still illegal?
It's always 2 beers. I swear.
2 is still illegal.
No, the cops here are kids. This lady is the only person that's been nice. Him, everybody else has been kids. So now we both go to jail. Who the is gonna bond us out?
No one.
Exactly. Now my grandpa has to drive 8 hours to get the kids. No, I wanna listen to what my grandpa has to say. I wanna make sure my kids are taken care of.
We can roll down the window.
I'm sorry, but
we can roll down the window.
And him, I don't trust them. No.
In the truck. She said in the truck.
Can you just wait?
You can roll down the window.
Wait. I want to make sure my kids.
We're gonna make sure they're taken care of.
Okay, so tell them to come over here and let me listen to what my grandpa's saying.
How you ain't running up?
And I can't hear you.
In the truck.
I'm telling you to get in the truck, and I'd like to get in yourself. And so
I want to make sure my kids
I
are
will be
okay.
in the truck whole time.
Where are my kids?
Going to the Family Resource Center. So they're going to take care of them. They'll feed them. They'll clothe them. And they'll be comfortably waiting until your father or grandfather arrives. Okay? I need you to get in the truck. Okay? You're drawing this out too long. You said you want to get this over with. Let's try to get this over with. Okay? You got it?
Stupid. Call an ambulance, please. Hey. Call Guardian. Hey, wake up. Wake up.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.
Oh my God. Y'all see this? It looks like it's still going. It's like a little latency. It's like a little latency. How I get to the end of the video before y'all? We're going to keep it going though. Let y'all finish watching it. Then we're going to. This fool right here. Oh my God. Look at him. He done knocked his crazy self out. He done failed and knocked himself out trying to run. You already drunk. Why is you trying to just break out running and you drunk? Stupid ass. Just stupid. Now you need medical attention because you done damn. Hold on. Can y'all see it now? Did y'all see it now? It froze for a little bit, guys. I don't know why, but that's the end of the video. Oh my God. That's crazy. Y'all, did y'all see that? Okay, so long story short, the kids were found like at the hotel in the pool. They were only watching the kids. Mind you, it was a daughter and a son, they said, if you guys didn't hear it. The kids were left unattended. They on the beach, knocked out drunk. He said he didn't know you couldn't even have alcohol on the beach. Yeah. The officer explained to him that you can't have alcohol on the beach because people usually get drunk and then go run and get in the ocean and then, something happened to their ass. So they're just out there just kicking back drinks, child, and the kids are just wondering, doing what they want to do, which is so scary that trafficking and all these other things are going on nowadays with people just snatching up kids and doing stuff like that, abduction and all that. So you ain't even thought to have your kids right there near you. 7 and 8 years old is not old enough for them to do anything for themselves. And the fact that the police had to wake y'all up the way they did, like they standing there literally standing over you yelling, so you still haven't heard them. They had to physically touch you and like scream and holler to make you wake up. You had just that much to drink. which means that you were not coherent enough to take care of your children. And now you're so concerned with your kids when they put the handcuffs on you now. Now you are concerned about your kids. She said, oh, I want to know. I need to be here whenever, my dad gets here. I need to make sure my kids are okay. My dad has to drive for 8 hours to come and get the kids. I tell them, well, CPS will be here to take care of your kids. They'll feed them, they'll clothe them, and all of that until, your father gets here. But in the meantime, y'all going to jail. And then old boy want to try to break out running when he already drunk. And I don't even believe that lie about 2 beers, because everybody say their ass had 2 drinks when they get pulled over. We all know that. That's the minimum for people. I only had 2 drinks, only had 2 beers. Meanwhile, you probably had about 8 of them hoes. And he found out real quick how many beers his ass had when he broke out running and then fell and knocked himself out again. You just came back from being knocked out, and now your ass is knocked out again. But they says they better keep their kids close because Diddy is on the loose. Yes, God, man. Let's put that up there, child. Diddy is on the loose, child. They said he like him young, allegedly. Okay, they said he like him young, child. 7 and 8 years old, just out running around. And that's dangerous for them to be near a pool and nobody watching. So thankfully, somebody called the police, and thankfully they were arrested. Hopefully they don't get the children back, because you're not great parents. You're not doing what you need to do. Anything could happen to these kids. They could have ran out into the ocean, honey, and got, riptide, honey. That's dangerous. I done told you I don't go back out there no more. I used to when I was younger. My mama used to be yelling like hell, Rail, get back here, because I'll be way out there till my feet ain't even touching the ground and just like floating. And now I only want to put my feet and legs in. I won't even go out there no more, because now I'm scared of stuff like jellyfish and other stuff that's out there swimming around. I didn't think about that when I was younger, because I was excited to be at the beach. But baby, now I just walk right there at the little surf part, at the little, and put my legs in. I ain't about to go out there like that no more, honey, with sharks and stuff like that out. No, ma'am, I'm good on that. But all right, y'all, that's our show for today. I hope y'all enjoyed all of our topics that we ran through. Okay, we had quite a bit of topics, but hopefully y'all enjoyed. And please don't forget to hit the like button on that. I will connect with you guys later on. Okay, I'm gonna lay it down, honey. I'm gonna lay it down and relax some. Probably watch a little bit of TV. I'm gonna log on my laptop and check some emails. Make sure I'm ahead of everything, because this is day 2, honey, with me being home. I obviously can't go back in the office sick with the flu, because I don't want other people to be sick. But yeah, so we're gonna try to ride this thing out. They needed to be arrested. Thanks so much, Monica Gillespie said, great show. We're gonna keep giving you guys great shows. Y'all know I like to talk about different topics. I like to steer away from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Some, not totally, because I know y'all get kind of bored with talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville all the time, unless it's some very exciting news where somebody got locked up or something like that, like some very crazy news that we have to talk about. But every little thing to go on with Love and Marriage Huntsville, I don't want to talk about it, because that shit gets to be boring some. So we're going to talk about interesting topics over here, okay? It says, Rail, get rest and drink plenty of fluids. I'm doing all of that, okay? Y'all, I'm drinking so much, I'm back and forth in the bathroom. I'm drinking some orange juice now to keep my vitamin C in me. I got my water over here as well. I'm going to go make me a tea here in a few minutes. And lay it down, y'all. And lay it down. Drink me some soup, or eat me some soup, rather, because my throat is still a little itchy. But thank you guys so much for the prayers. I feel them. Thank y'all for the well wishes. I will see you guys back, because y'all motivate me. See, I was feeling bad. My head was hurting earlier. And every time I get on here and I click go live, it's like y'all be feeling, I be feeling that energy coming through the screen, and y'all be making me feel good. So thank y'all so much. Y'all have me on here hollering and snapping off. I wasn't even planning to do all that this morning, but thank y'all so much for the love and support. And thank y'all for being so patient with me this morning, for getting online, because I was supposed to go live at 9:30, but we had some internet issues, had to be refreshed, and we're good. So I will see you guys later for our pop-in, and we'll have our pop-in. All right. Thank you, mods. Thank you for any content creators that joined us. If you didn't hit the like button, please do that, guys. Please hit the like button. It's free. I don't even ask you guys to do Cash App. I put it up here in my disclaimer, honey, on my little, I put it up here. And if you guys want to do it, great. If you don't, I don't ask you guys to do it, because I know you guys have your own stuff going on. But if you want to bless the channel, you can. I don't ask you to, but I do ask you to hit the like button, because it is free. Let's keep the channel in the algorithm. Okay. Again, mods, thank you. Content creators, thank you. Caramellians, I love y'all down. And thank you guys so much for rocking with me and supporting this channel. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you, Miss Impetitious. All right, dear. Let's get y'all some music, honey, so y'all can get on out of here and enjoy your hump day. I will see you guys later, and goodbye. Boom.